Jeremy S. Cook here, and today I'll be printing out something to hold my Ratchet set. Now, on its own, this isn't that interesting, but went through a revision to make it print okay and actually made some pretty ridiculous mistakes while printing it. So, you know, check it out if you like. Also, it's a whole lot better than this residing in a dirty tool bag as it did before. So now it's up on my wall and I've got decent access to it. There it is, kind of an earlier state. That the idea is that the holder will go through that square hole and then this will just pop on. I was happy that that did pop on nicely the first time, but as you can see here, the first print I'm making a bit of an error. You can guess as what it is, but that'll be revealed in just a second. So it was looking good up until then, and then it just started flopping around some. As you can imagine, that's not going to get any better as the print progresses. But so far the left side looks okay. Wobbling. And then the left side here, you can see the filaments built up on it, and it just gets worse and worse as it prints out. Just progressively, I guess that'll just get worse and worse, but you know, a little spoiler, that did actually combine together into one big blob. So that's, I guess, something to look forward to. Oh, look at that. It pops it off of there, and yep. Eventually it's just printing in midair. Obviously I'm not gonna save that print, so it's time to pop the door open and start over again. The bottom, the brim that I printed out doesn't look so good either. I don't think I was pressing down enough with the extruder, so have to work on that some too. Maybe put a little bit more hot glue on the bed. We'll have to see. Yeah, nice and stringy. So that's not good. Another thing I did here, that the bottoms, they were just 1mm thick. So I had to reduce those chamfers on the sides from, I think, 1.5 millimeters to down to like 0.5 millimeter. So that made the middle at 3mm instead of 1. Obviously that's going to help things a lot. On Fusion 360, you can just press Control Y to go back and Control Z to go back and then Control Y to redo it. So if you want to take measurements by just pressing I, then that's really easy to do, like a before and after snapshot. But looks pretty good there, so save it as an STL and then pop it over to Cura. Not going to print it on its head, although that would eliminate some of the issues with it flopping around like that. I still wanted to print it on the two legs and see what would happen. You know, kind of the idea is that as it goes up toward the arch, there won't be that much of an overhang, and hopefully it'll print out without a problem. Now, in this case, apparently I didn't have enough bed adhesion because, well, you'll see in just a second. Yep, and there it goes. It's just printing in midair. I went off for a while and thought it was just going to do its job, and yeah, so that's not going to work at all. But another try, another run through on Cura with a little bit smaller brim, a little bit different settings, and while that overhang doesn't look great, it does look like it'll be a functional part. Putting that top out, that'll be good. Use some concrete screws on that to just attach it to the wall. Looking pretty good, or just one concrete screw, I guess. I don't need more than one, obviously. That was a really satisfying sound to see that clip in the first time. Just because, well, I didn't know if that would work correctly. Now, one problem with this is that the box is pretty much stuck there after I put it on. I guess I should drill that hole out some at some point, but it works okay. So mark the hole. Drill with a masonry bit, and then these Tapcon screws, just screw it in, and then that'll be, yeah, I guess that'll be a somewhat successful project. One thing that made it a little bit less successful is that while it looks pretty good there without the extension, after I rifled around in the bag for quite a while, I found that I actually had an extension for it, so that once that I put it on there, the center of gravity was offset a little bit. Look at that, looking good. Yeah, look at that. I got a Windows like 95 or Windows 2000, I think. Windows XP CD. That's a good place to put it in tool bag. lockout, tagout thing. I mean, you know, not that I need that at home. And then all kinds of other tools that I've collected over the years, and sometimes they come in handy. But look at that. It just, extension pops out and looks good. I mean, it doesn't look good as far as the weight offset, but yeah, I mean, it's still usable. And then, you know, I got my 3D printer on the left when I need to take something off or put something on with that. That'll be good. And then on the right, I've got my CNC router. So, you know, I don't really use my socket set that much, but every once in a while, it's really nice to have access to it. So yeah, there's a little sketch of it. Been trying to improve my sketching techniques. Hopefully it'll get better and better as these videos go on. So, but anyway, I really appreciate you watching the video, and you know, if you did watch it, you could just let me know, thumbs up, subscribe, or don't, whatever you like. Anyway, thanks for watching. This is Jeremy S. Cook signing off.